back on the culture, back with another group, another song, another single. We still trying to cover everybody in 1983 that ever made a rap single or, period. So, Fat Boys, this joint is called Reality. A little bit on the group before we get into the music. They were originally the Disco 3. They went through some Quincy Jones talent show, workshop, whatever you want to call it, but they went through there. They won the joint. And then, fast forward, they end up putting out this single in 1983 called Reality. So we're going to see what they're talking about.
Now once upon a time in a land called crime, crazy people run around acting like slime saying, boy, I'm gonna get ya. If it drop time, if it don't give me what you call mine, I can't look for my boys. Up the street, it don't do no good, cause they're too weak, I can't take this deal. To the man, I just waste my time, cause they don't understand. So what you gonna do when you can't get help? I gotta be a vigilante, go for some, cause in this New York town, y'all might think it's funny. It's rough, it's tough, and it's taking your money. Wheeling, stealing, double dealing. Everybody's killing just to get that feeling. So move off the block, boy, don't be a man's toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. I live in the city.
So the first verse, my man saying some real shit like, look, fuck all that mask and gun shit. Get you a JOB and face reality. Like, yo, in every era, niggas been trying to tell these YNs of every era, leave the streets alone, nigga. This shit ain't what you think it is. The streets is an illusion. The streets is that bitch that lure you in, let you hit, and then now your ass got like 8 different diseases. Meaning your ass now got charges, felonies, you upstate somewhere or you in a cemetery somewhere. That's what the gist of that shit is. You feel me? But we're gonna go on ahead and check out a little verse 2.
With the bat on my back, how to me around like a dog on a cat. The boy think he bad, cause he got it like that. Walking around with his no-filled hat. Below sight, try to make your living. You thinking people up, but you never really giving. Running down the street with your head up high, cause everybody knows you the thief in the sky. Try to hang with the big shot, boy, you ain't hot, cause everything you get, everybody done got. So slow on the base, so weak in the face. Every time I turn around, you're always getting chased. So move off the block, boy, don't be a man, toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. The man down the street with the big white hat, why the his shoes go clickety clack? Cause he got a big car and he got much money. His name is the Mac and he wants you, honey. Just step into my ride. You and I will stroll to my crib on the Upper East Side where the rich people party and drink Bacardi. One inside to the morning light and we can make love all night long. Come on, big mama, it'll be alright. So in a couple of weeks you'll be out in the street, working on the corner with the rest of his streets. Just employing that sucker with the beautiful stuff. He just wants a baby darling cause you're big in health. So if you're walking down the street and you see that hat, just remember that the Mac is a hamburger snack. So move off the block, boy, don't be a man's toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. T, T, T.
So his first verse, they, giving you some gangster shit. Second verse, talking about some shorty getting caught up with a pimp potentially. Like the songs back then, the artist was still like not to say that people now ain't positive, but these motherfuckers were positive. They were kicking some dope rhymes for their time period. The track, it was cool because I do remember, like I said, as a kid, breakdancing and shit to some of they shit, and they were them niggas to me, even though I don't remember why they were them niggas, but clearly as a kid, the way they were marketed, the Fat Boys, it was like on some, I guess, family friendly, like I just for some reason as a kid I knew they were like my favorite at the time, but I never really heard what the hell they were saying. They were probably my favorite because, like I said, it was marketing. You know what I'm saying? But they did have dope lyrics, and I, like I said, I used to, break dance and all that shit to some of their joints. Um, this song right here, I'm gonna keep it real. Like everything is cool, but this is their first single, so it's like any artist that you check out, right? When you first hear their first shit, it's gonna be like, I, and then there's a progression that happens. You know what I mean? From the even if it's just from the first single to the second to the third single, that artist may have been talented, but there's still the learning curve. They in the studio the first time they in there, they might be nervous. They ain't got their full swag yet. You know what I'm saying? By single two, by studio session three, they more familiar, they more comfortable. Now they can really get into their creativity bag. They swag is on 2000 now. Like this definitely feels like a first Fat Boys song compared to the vibe and energy I felt when I did the was it the ha ha stick 'em ha ha ha, was that what I think what that shit was, but whatever other one I covered, the energy was way more hype, the beat was banging, even like the way they were rapping was more confident. um you know I say all that to say this joint right here, we're gonna let the rest of it play out, but I know they had more banging joints than this, but like I said, that's natural evolution as you do more work in the studio.
I live in the city on a crazy block. Somebody stole my car right off the lot. Now I gotta take the train. So damn hot, cause once in a while somebody gets shot. Gotta float through the streets all kind of night. Cause I ain't got my ride and you know it ain't right. My girl had the nerve to call me a boy. Cause I get cruise around in my sunny black toy. My money ran out and so did she. Nobody left but me. It's reality. It's you and me. It's black people, white people get to see. No matter what the color of your skin, if it just say hi, you can be my friend. So move off the block, boy. Don't be a man's toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. You just work those corners, use those drugs. You're living in a house full of roaches and bugs. No high school diploma, can't tell the time. No money in your pocket, not even a job. Spend half your days roaming the streets. You got dirty feet, jet set on your feet. Have fights with the iron, but never win. Crackers in the morning, set aside with gin. T-Bird, nitrate, old jean. Get drunk in town, lift the bottles clean. Get your welfare check. You think you're on, you get ripped off. Then your heart is torn. Then the only answer is a life of crime. Sticking people up, kicking never last time. It's that this guy who was out the truck and with the 28. His brother just shot you in the head, and now you're dead. The cops didn't see it, and nothing was said. You were just forgotten, and now you're gone. So picture that was Santa called Brian Stone. So move off the block, boy. Don't be a man. Start get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. So take our advice, just stay in school. Get a good on a job, don't play the fool. Don't smoke no beef, I don't drink no beer. I keep a straight mind and have no fear. And when you get something new, you better watch your back. Because the people around here put the cap up the cap. And if they ask you to do something you don't want to do, like using those drugs or sniffing that glue, turn it down, then turn around, walk away like you own the town.
I had to pause that shit. My man said sniffing that glue. Like cats was getting niggas was getting high off of glue. Like it was always to me a joke. Like I know motherfuckers that are on drugs or that have that type of addictive personality, they gonna get to whatever can get them from here to that high that they looking for. But goddamn, niggas is sniffing glue even back in '83. Like by the time I was like a teenager, I've definitely, that was a thing. But I ain't know it was a thing that early. '83 niggas getting high for sniffing glue. Anyway,
You be proud of yourself for what you are. Move ahead in life and you will get far. And when you have younglings running down and around, give them our advice and tell them pass it down. So move off the block, boy, don't be a mass toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. Ha ha, face reality. Doc Nice got a face reality. D-Ski got a face reality. Marky D got a face reality. Dr. C got a face reality. Pale Love got a face reality. Joe Nice got a face reality. LC got a face reality. DJ Bo got a face reality.
yeah, now that the little outro, how they kind of doing it, I like that. Matter of fact, that made me think of like some of them Tribe Called Quest type of joints where they saying like the title of the song, but they shouting out just different people on the outro. So that's kind of cool. A nice little tidbit there. Just to wrap it up, these young men at the time, Mark, aka Prince Marky D, Morales, representing the Puerto Rican side of the game. You had Damon, Cool Rock Ski, Wembley. You had Darren, Buff Love on the far right. Prince Marky D's in the middle, and Damon's on the far left. But those were the Fat Boys. They sold over 8 million records worldwide. They had 3 different movies. That's another reason why they were like popular to me. I probably really low key knew them more as movie stars or being in the movies than the records even more. So they were in what's this Disorderlies. Of course they were in Crush Groove, which I seen as a kid, but I was a kid and didn't absorb the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was more my parents, enjoying that shit. I was there looking like, you know what I'm saying? And then Knights of the City, which I didn't know they did that one. I have to peep that one day. But they definitely had commercial success. And then I do remember them even doing a joint with the Beach Boys later on. So they had a little wave going on. But until next time, I'll catch y'all.